Hey Deku Fam.
Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back.
Guess what time it is? Ask the Dekus. Ask the Dekus. Ask the Dekus. Ask the Dekus. Oh my days, I'll shock you. I feel like, wow.
We're just lucky that it's up there so you can't see our hand. Because we're like,
I don't know what that top move is meant to be. Is it a tap? Is it a slide? Is it a... Oh man, it's so hard.
Anyway, we're here to do an Ask the Deku. Ask the Deku is where you send in your questions via social media, via email, whatever way you can get through to us. Feel free to drop us a note. And try our best to help you guys. Yeah,
we're literally just giving our perspective on the situation based off the limited information that we have. Yeah. But it's all fun, interesting, because I think a lot of people go through situations and we just want to play our part and help. So this question was really interesting. It came through via email and it was from a lady. She said, I've never dated, never been married, and I met this guy when we were both serving together at a youth camp. They were there for 5 days serving the youths, and at the end of the 5 days he got her number.
And he secured the bag.
He secured. That's all he just got the number. And then since then, which was August 2017, he's basically been contacting her, messaging her, they've been FaceTiming, they've been talking. You know, he goes to a different campus in a different city, but the same church, so it's all good. People say great things about him. She thinks he's a great guy. The only problem is he says how much he likes her all the time. He says that she's the girl that he would want to marry one day. It's all really flattering, but she's absolutely terrified. She thought she was scared because this has never happened to her before, but she's just so scared to hurt him. She doesn't want to waste his time. She has these insecurities about why he likes her, how come he likes her. You know, honestly, she doesn't understand why he loves her so much, and she's starting to think that she's blocking her emotions towards him. What should she do? What do we think about the situation? Wow.
Wow, this is deep.
This is deep.
Because the thing is, all the right signs are there.
Literally.
Like he took your number and he's actually calling you and talking to you. He's actually talking to you every day. And I think communication is one of those things that breeds a sense of intimacy. Yeah. And to be honest, as a guy, we don't call people who we're not interested in talking to. Yeah. Especially, look, what month are we in? Oh, we're almost in February. Yeah. So it's going to be a good 5 months and he's still talking to you. So he's showing that
he came to see her for Christmas.
Come on, he's part of the church community.
You know of him, he's a good guy.
Like, he seemed like a good guy. But so I think sometimes people actually, they've been in past situations where they've been hurt, or they feel like they've never been loved, or they feel like they're not worthy to be loved. So what they tend to do is they lower the bar, they lower the expectation, and then they say that, oh, maybe I'm not worthy to be loved, so I'm not going to get in a relationship. Or maybe someone's never going to find me, so I'm just going to stay here.
But I think from my perspective, like, in my last relationships, my standards were definitely low, and I ended those relationships and was like, right, this is it, and I am going to wait for God's best. I want a man that is, you know, fire, like Christ, like my savior, all of this stuff I was saying, and I felt like I was a secure person. I thought I was, you know, pretty amazing. But then when Gabes came, I was like, whoa, okay, God, that is a bit too far. Like, step away. I was pushing Gabes away, wasn't I?
You weren't pushing, you were punching me.
Oh my God.
You were kicking me on the floor and running.
I was running, literally. There was one conversation we had and I just ran because I was just like, no, he's too good.
This is literally, by the way, guys, this is not an exaggeration. It was physical running happening. We were in the library, we were talking about how I was going to ask her out for Valentine's Day, and she left.
And literally just ran.
And she ran.
It's so overwhelming. Then all your insecurities start coming up. You're like, I don't deserve someone this good. Why is he pursuing me? Yeah. All of those thoughts did go through my mind at some point in time. It wasn't just like, yeah, you know, I'm worthy. No, it wasn't like that. So I can really understand where you're coming from, but
it's important to talk to him about these things.
You have to share that with him.
But first you have to actually accept whether you actually like him or not. That's like the first thing.
Yeah, I think she does like him.
Yeah, I think you do like him as well. But then you got to now present it to him and say, okay, look, like,
this is where I'm at.
This is where I'm at. This is what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
And then allow it to be a conversation, because I think healing can come into the situation just by a simple conversation.
Yes, exactly. You don't have to be in this on your own. Like, the situation is between you and him. Yeah. And if he is the person that you're going to date or spend your life with, you need to have that communication. You need to be honest about your insecurities regarding the situation. I did go to you, didn't I, and say, Gabes, like, this is really overwhelming for me. I don't understand why you like me so much. much. And he gave me that confirmation, and I said, you know, I do want to push you away right now. He's like, don't do that, and he would just draw closer to me, and he'd understand why.
I gave Anna time as well, because if someone really genuinely likes you and you have your insecurity, they'll give you time. And Anna needed time, so that's why I gave to her. And this wasn't time where I was going off checking out this girl, checking out time. I was still pursuing her and allowed her, just to allow the test of time to just bring healing in the situation, because she may have been in difficult situations where she just needed to trust me. She needed to know that I was genuine in the way that I was pursuing her. So I just gave her that time. Yeah,
it's easier to depend on someone and trust in someone if they're there over a long period of time. Because when it's short and instant, you think, oh, it's just a moment. Is it just a phase that he's liking?
But it's been 5 months.
Mate, it was
look,
it was ages.
No, I mean, for her, it's been 5 months for you. For Anna as well, it took her about like 6 months before we actually started dating. So like, you could sometimes just lower your guard. You don't have to just drop them, but lower your guard. Because at the end of the day, you say you don't want to get hurt or you don't want him to get hurt, but at the end of the day, one of you is bound to get hurt, because both of you are in a situation where you're talking. If you're talking about you're the kind of person I want to marry, things are actually getting quite intimate. And as these conversations continue, your heart is gonna keep opening up, because you're constantly having fantasies in your mind and opening your heart up to things that are not actually materializing, and that is just leading yourself to a place where it's going to be dangerous.
It's not the question like of you being together that opens your heart. It's the types of conversations that you're having, the emotions that are going on inside of you. So you know, you're already opening up your heart to this person. So it's best to just have that conversation earlier rather than later. If it's not going anywhere, then you go your separate ways now before your heart gets even more broken. And if it's going forward, then he's gonna be patient with you, and you're gonna slowly let your guard down, and all of that happens.
100%. So you need to set a deadline. You need to set a deadline. It's already been 5 months, so you need to set a deadline for when this situation is going to end. Are you going to decide to go forward with him or forward without him? But you just need to have a conversation around the topic and really just be fully transparent, really vulnerable, and just talk it through.
I know it's scary, babe. I know it's hard. It is the hardest thing to let your guard down, but it's something that needs to happen so that you can both decide what's best for both of you. It's not fair for you to lead him on, answer his FaceTime conversation, be doing all this when you're not actually got the intention of moving this forward. Like, fear does hold us back sometimes, but we're not going to allow it to do so. Like, God did not give us that spirit of fear. So let's decide what we're going to do, move forward, and make the right decision.
But I'm quite optimistic for you guys. Like, this is kind of the way that we started. Like, if you think about it, when you receive Christ's love for the first time, think about how overwhelming it is. Like, people are crying, people are on the floor, like
people try to run away.
They try to run away, like so it's like when you see Christ's love on earth, like through a man, like it's actually an overwhelming feeling. So we just have to be able to take this to God and just be like, God, like, I've got all this emotions going on, please help me, please guide me, and he will do so.
And there is an element of trust that needs to happen. Like, you're walking by faith. Like, Gabes gave me all the right signals, and I was really scared, but I walked by faith, and I was like, I'm gonna let my guard down. Like, God, you've got me. I really do believe that this is the right person, and I'm just walking by faith. And look at us now, 5 years down the line, and I'm still here, happy, and I'm literally accepting his love now.
No, mate, I'm still chasing.
I know, it's true though. Sometimes I'm like, no, trying to reject it. I'm like, why do you still love me even though I'm being a hot mess? But that's the way God's love is. It's so unconditional. It's so, doesn't make sense. Like, we don't deserve it, but he still gives it to us.
And it's keeps pursuing you each and every day,
all the time.
So let's see how it goes. Keep us updated with that one. Literally. We're actually very interested.
But you can do this, girl, and we hope we gave you some food for thought with regards to your situation. And all the best. So guys, we'll see you soon.
Peace.